Hello, it's August 13th, 2015. I'm doing a Compufoo learning about computing bit, and this has to do with file comment blocks. File comment blocks are typically put at the top of a source file for a computer program. And the file comment blocks can contain lots of documentation, but in introductory programming classes, when it comes to file comment blocks, the minimum that I like to see are file comment blocks that contain two things. One is a description of what the program does. The idea is that you want to describe what the program does without having to go into the gory details of how the program does it. Ideally, if I were to pick up your program, or if I were to go into the source code file, I should be able to read the description in the file comment block and know what the program does without having to go look at the code. So in addition to the description, the other thing that goes in the file comment block is your full name, because typically you're a student who is submitting the code to me either printed or via email or something like that, and I need your name to be in the code, and I need the full name. And you can label yourself a creator or the programmer or the owner or the author or the writer. You can label it however you like. I personally like to refer to myself as a creator. And so every program that gets turned in, the top of the source file needs to be a file comment block. Basically, you start a comment using this sequence of characters. We're talking about C and Java. And then the rest of the characters are your comment, and the comment is terminated by an asterisk immediately followed by a slash. If you want to put it in, put box around it, that's fine. If you want to line up a bunch of asterisks, that's fine. You can make it look pretty. But the bottom line is what goes in the file comment block is a description of what the program does, and it doesn't have to be elaborate. I mean, it might be, take for example, say you wrote a program that took the square root of a number. Well, this program computes the square root of a number. That describes what the program does. We don't have to explain how the program calculates the square root of a number. All we need to know is that when we run the program, we're going to give it a number, and it's going to compute the square root of that number. So just an example. I think that's all I have to say about file comment blocks and movie.